What's going on, crew? Nobody here, and I screwed up again. I accidentally double-clicked the record button on my recording software and lost all the footage from my last ranked session. So today we're going into the replay theater and we're going over the footage this way. I'm not particularly good at these play-by-plays, but bear with me. They were really fun matches, and it'd be a shame to let them go to waste. Enjoy! Alright, looks like my recording software screwed up again, so we're doing this again, unfortunately. And it sucks, because I had a lot of explosive sets here. Oh, this one actually recorded? I'm surprised. Yeah, my computer actually crashed on me in this one. But let's not go over that, I guess. We'll start with this. Okay, starting with the sole bad guy player that I came up against. I wanted to hunt down these characters that people like to play monkey style, and I was not disappointed. Frame 1, I already knew, you know. This was the monkey soul that I've been asking to fight. Look at this guy. It's almost an art form. Oh, it really takes me back to my monkey soul days. Yeah, I just, I tried to find my center here. Getting a little flustered. Getting the download. Seeing exactly what it is that I need to get in on him with. One thing I noticed that, you know, he did this round start, like, twice, and then never again. I tried to catch him on it. But yeah, I was catching my bearings probably... Yeah, no, he actually had dust combos, and that's something that I need to do, the homing jump stuff. Maybe I will practice those. I got my burst back, got gold burst. Did I get any mileage out of it? I don't think I did, actually. Okay, yeah, no, I did get some use out of it. But I did screw up right here. I had a brain fart, and instead of doing Ride the Lightning, I did the worst possible meter thing of all time. If I lose here, I deserved it. See? I deserve that.
Stop wasting my time.
Yeah, but after that, I was pretty sure that I had the download, because I figured out how he wanted to play. So we went again. Of course, he accepted. He didn't seem like the sore loser type of guy either. So, you know, well, I was the one that lost. But this, I guess I kind of spoiled what's going on here. But let's take a look at the journey here. Yeah. I know what he wants. But I may have spent my burst a little too early. I gotta watch out because he did know how to use Wild Throw pretty well. At least I felt he did. He was actually pretty predictive with it. But I was afraid of his Dragon Punches because if I know one thing about Monkey Souls, they love their Dragon Punches, and I would know. See, he tries to wake up Super for the iframes, and it just caught him. Felt good. I was really feeling myself there. So I went after him, expecting those Dragon Punches. Didn't expect that one, you know, or that one, and I was getting excited. I thought I would be angry, but I was loving every second of this. You know, anyone that does those 3 Dragon Punches in a row, you know, you're awesome in my book. The Jobin Dragon Punch, as we called it back in the Street Fighter days, you know. Or, Ume Shoryu it was another popular term. See, I did a lot better this time. Probably because I had no meter. And I was expecting that wake-up super, so just, whoop, jump, go for the kill. Nothing to be afraid of here. So, feeling myself, you know, he rematched. You know, and I was feeling myself a little. Maybe that's my old little mental weakness that may have popped in, but I don't think so this time around. This time around, I just legitimately made a lot of mistakes. And he surprised me by using some of my own tech here, and I just loved it. So, he's really good at mixing up his round starts, and that's, if you're gonna be that play from the heart kind of player, at least do that. At least catch yourself on that. It'll actually get you pretty damn far. I speak from experience. I was trying to mostly bait his ground vortex pretty much this entire set here, or this entire match, because I noticed he liked it a lot. See, and look, tapping his super, I was loving that. I was like, my boy! I was excited. I couldn't be more proud of a person I've never met in my entire life. You know, it made me smile. I'm not the only one that does it. But yeah, that's I went in, got a clash here. Didn't know how to capitalize off that, but yeah, I was trying to bait his his ground vortexes all the time. And it's amazing because it's like, how did I lose this? I made a lot of mistakes here, but that's where I lost, right there. See, I should have RC'd. I caught myself right. If I had have RC'd, I probably could have taken that round. And I was a little upset with myself, but I'm not going to make that as the excuse to why I lost. I made a lot more mistakes here. You're going to see. But I was getting good at catching the ground vortex. You see, I spent my burst a little too early. Got to watch out. Hey, as soon as he got me in the corner, I got the throw. Let's see, where did I lose? What was the mistake I made? Maybe I should have done the Ride the Lightning off that, because I did have the confirm. Yeah, that's where I lost. Right there. I'm just going on fire. Yep. He caught me on back. No, he didn't. Okay, how did I lose? Yeah. It was down to a one-touch game and a misread. I thought he was going to do the ground vortex, and he did, but he delayed it. So, yeah, it wasn't so much of a misplay on mine as it was a good play on him, you know? He made a really good decision there. So, I just got to hold that. Oh, whoops. I went back to the main menu. Okay, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. So, hunting down these monkey-style characters, I found a Giovanna player. This one, I think I was kind of making a little angry. Because I was just putting all my knowledge to the test on what Giovanna players generally like to do. And this player seemed to really like to focus on that arrow kick she's got there. So I kept that in mind the entire set, and that's pretty much what won me. Like everything. I'll show you how that goes, because we actually had a few things that I learned from this. You know, how certain moves interact. See, it was just a 6p victory for me all day. That button was the only button I needed for this. I should have done a jumping punch there. And that's what I told myself as soon as I took that. I gotta stop whiffing that move, because especially if they got meter, because I could eat some serious damage. And I flubbed my Ride the Lightning. I have been looking at the inputs for my controller, and it turns out sometimes when I hit down, it inputs down forward on me, like even if I'm just doing straight down. So that could be why I'm missing a lot of my inputs recently. A little too hard on it. See, now I'm picking up on that arrow kick here. So yeah, I'll take that trade. I take those trades all day. But yeah, that's when I learned that arrow kick is going to come out a lot more often. So that's when we did a another round here, or another match. And this was just 6p all day. My entire goal here was to bait out that arrow kick. See, I even started with that. And see if they learn something. What do you guys see for yourself? Nope. Okay. What are you gonna do next? You're apart from me? Bam. You see me throwing out that 6p too, so you should know that's what I want. So as soon as I get them at a reactable distance... Oh yeah, that's one thing that I learned. I didn't think that was gonna trade, but it did. So yeah, going for the gold burst. And what I wanted to do is just do a couple more knowledge checks here. Get a little bit more off my confirms. Go in for the throw, but that wasn't successful. They did a nice air backdash. And that's when I came in, catching that. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't kill so I could practice my cross-up, but, you know, with how much health they had, that was gonna happen. So again, bait it out. As soon as I get them within a reactable distance. Yeah, see, that just wasn't close enough. And I wanted to ride the lightning right then, but I flubbed that input. Better than doing that stupid, oh yeah, here's where I got the knowledge check. Ride the lightning. Bam, and look, they had that invincible on startup thing. Ride the lightning wins, though. And that's all I needed to know. And yeah, I wanted to go again, but of course this player just decided to dip, you know. First to 2 was enough, unfortunately. So, let's go back to the replay list. And then I decided, you know, maybe that wasn't enough, so I'd play a Kai mirror. And this Kai player was about 10 levels stronger than me. So I figured I could learn a thing or two. I was 95, he was level 105. I guess you can't see that in the replays, but yeah. It almost felt like I was playing against old Data, you know, it was one of those kind of deals. But I was given the benefit of the doubt. It's like maybe he's downloading me, you know. First match is the Data match. That's what they say. That's what I say. You know, and if this is old Data, this player would understand. But yeah, this player does make a lot. I loved that Dragon Punch, by the way. It may have been a missed input, but it worked out. But yeah, and this player did seem to have a lot of bad habits that I still have. So it's nice to look at that every now and again. They're doing that jump in H. I always used to do that. Sometimes the jumping slash is a better button, but jumping H is probably the best jump in Kai's got. And unfortunately, it's not great. There we go, jumping K. I actually did that to stuff this guy a few times. See, I'm trying to get used to using my stun dipper as a pressure tool, you know, with the Roman cancel. But I didn't cancel it in time. But I'm picking up on it, guys, I promise. It'll be a part of my game plan some point in the very near future. I just gotta go for the PRC, right? See, he was actually pretty good at jumping over my throws, and he was actually a lot better than me with landing his meaties on wake up. But yeah, there we go. Actually, that was a missed input. That was an accidental Dragon Punch. I meant to do the crouching heavy and just end it with the Mexican uppercut, but you know, whatever gets the job done. The Kai was a pretty good sport though, so we played it again. This time, I figured now he's seen my playstyle, so maybe now he knows what he's up against. And for the most part, he did do a lot better. And his spacing actually isn't all that bad. He knows what buttons to throw out at what distance. He's got that down. I think he might be a little better at that than I am. But yeah, if I know that jump-in's coming, yeah, that was a flubbed tick throw. And he always respected the frame trap, too. Maybe he knows. I was going for a wall break there, but Yeah, it didn't happen. It's pretty floaty when that's gonna happen, when it's not. I just gotta get used to the feel of it. And you know I'm gonna wake up Dragon Punch. So how did this go? Yeah, just trying to keep my spacing here. Maybe my spacing's a little bit better in the air. I use that kick as more of a spacing thing than anything else. Whereas, you know, this jumping slash I do for air-to-air stuff. But jumping kick is more a keep-off-me tool. I should try confirming off that, but the window's pretty tight for my one-hit confirms. Yeah, I'm amazed he didn't block that. Yeah, but this player is actually pretty close to I am in terms of skill, it seems. See, he just missed that meaty attack. He would have had me. Yeah, and it was towards the end here where I just got the bright idea to just do my little tap into to ride the lightning. But I want to start doing that if I'm pretty sure it's going to get the kill. Because if I do that to get the kill, it might add a little bit more tilt to my opponent. At least that's the mental play. What do you guys think? Okay, and we'll take a look at the last one. I don't want to show this one, but yeah, he ended up getting one over on me. I got no one to blame but myself. But yeah, I'm going to start doing the tap in to ride the lightning if I'm sure it's going to get a kill. Just because it might tilt a little bit easier and make my opponent maybe a little easier to fight in the next match. Right now, the way I do it, it seems like my opponents are just going to respect that I can do it. And they don't get tilted at all. But if I do a tap in to ride the lightning to end the round, that might be a different story. It might look like I've robbed them. You see, that was a flubbed input, and that's where I lost. One missed input. It was an execution thing right there. You know, I'm just trying to land that 6P. You see, look at that. He's got his close slash. He's really good with that button. But he's doing the same combo that I do, which Narwhal is trying to beat into my head to, instead of throwing the fireball at the end of that combo, do Stun Dipper instead. And yeah, I do want to get in the habit of doing that. Go for the Dragon Punch. Yeah, I wasn't too proud of my performance here. Overhead? It was probably an accidental input on his part, but yeah, I should have delayed that. Tried to keep him locked down, and he goes in for the Dragon Punch, and I couldn't be more proud. That's the way to end it. But I ended it feeling good. And yeah, we'll end it right there. I really hate that it had to turn out this way. If it's one thing I'm good at, it's screwing up, that's for sure. Hopefully I won't have to do this again for a very long time, but yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more cognitive on whether I'm recording or not. I don't want to have to do this again. I just don't feel like I'm very good at it. That being said, thank you very much for making this far. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. So as for now, that'll be the end of the video. Great games to all of my opponents. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.